What's going on, guys? Welcome back into another reverse 1999 video. Today we are on day 62 of the free-to-play journey. We have smacked out 2 long, grueling months of baby back donkeys on our team trying to push it to the limit, and I feel like we are inches away from getting there. If you guys watched the last video that we did, we were able to get actually almost to 6 on Limbo. Today we're just going to be chatting. I'm just going to be chilling here with you guys, but we're going to go ahead and auto through these first couple of Limbo stages and knock these out. And I just want to talk about some things about like the future of the game, some things that I'm looking forward to in the current patches that are coming up, some things that I am kind of upset about, like the current banner that we have out right now. I feel like that's a little upsetting. Actually, let's check to see what the other Afflatus is going to be for the other one. I was just going into that bad boy, not looking. I think it's Beast, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it's Beast. So we're going Plant and then Beast. Unfortunately, we have not boosted up our Jessica yet, so actually, you know what, we could use Star Afflatus on this one and be okay. So our next team, okay, so we got Druvis. We'll go, give me 1 second to concentrate and then we'll get back to the chat. We got Druvis. We need a healer, which is unfortunately gonna have to be Balloon Party, and then we will go with, I think we'll go with 6 on this one. And we'll actually make 37 come in as the backup. Yeah, we're gonna have to use Balloon Party on this first part because we don't have a designated plant healer. And then the second team for Beast that we'll be doing is going to be Melania, DK. We'll go Sonetto and then Sweetheart for the second team, just to have them ready to go. Okay, let's get into here and hit that bad boy on auto and get back to it. I am going to make myself a tad bit smaller so we can see a little bit more. There we go. All right, there's the volume, everything back. But yeah, so I am looking forward to next patch. Definitely, we've been hearing so much about you, especially global side. If you haven't made a CN account or any other account and got to play with her, I'm excited to experience this power creep goddess in all her glory, especially because we do not have a mineral Afflatus DPS yet. We have not pulled, or maybe we have one, we just haven't leveled them up for this free-to-play account. So it'll just open up a much larger opportunity for us to progress more efficiently than we have been before. Right now, the struggle has been, and this is across the board, I would say for anyone who's free to play, this is probably the same thing you're feeling. The struggle has been balancing, progressing the actual content, and then just progressing our characters up in insight and resonance and the psi cubes and everything like that. So I felt myself bouncing back and forth a little bit between those, trying to make like day-to-day decisions, which I feel is kind of silly. I mean, we should be able to at least make like a clear plan ahead for like a couple characters. But unfortunately, with these events that are out, and I knew this before, but I felt like on my I guess lightly spent account, I've just bought the battle passes, that because of all those extra resources that you get from the battle passes, I didn't feel it as much. Now I'm feeling it as well. But this is also comes into play that we didn't start this account until February like 25th. So we were already a good, shoot, what, 4 or 5 months behind the original launch. We started right before 37 came out. I think it was like a week before 37 came out we started. And so we missed 3 whole events worth of resources. We missed, I would say, 18 or maybe like 16 different Limbo resets that we could have been at least gaining some clear drops on, which in return, the Limbo obviously is only giving summons, which is not a detrimental deal. Obviously, we're basically living paycheck to paycheck right now on this, because every clear drop we get is just instantly going into the next character coming out, or maybe the one after that. And also, I've been a little bit silly, obviously, doing 10 pulls here and there on specific banners just to see if we can one-shot, you know, some characters. But other than that, yeah, the mega thing that I just missed out on was just 3 whole events of resources, because I did start at the very end of 1.3, so we got to pull maybe 5-6 days worth of resources, and they weren't even on the hardest difficulty for like the store. We got to buy a couple resources from there, and I mostly just bought Dust and Sharp Dotney to make sure that I had enough to boost at least a couple characters up. But yeah, not too big of a problem though, I would say, especially for people. Let me readjust. Especially for people who started right along with me or very close to me, then I hope this free-to-play experience has given you guys a lot of insight and a lot of value and everything. I do look forward to coming home and doing this every day and talking about the things and nuances and stuff like that. But it's getting to a point to where, like, the day-to-day grind, it just feels a little bit too quick, and it's like a struggle to decide what we actually want to go for. Right now, I've been staying true to what I said, and I have been trying to clear out the event completely, and I'm almost positive we will make it, if not very close to it. There'll be like a couple different items and stuff that we miss out on, but there's no problem in that. It's okay to miss out on a couple items. At least if you get the core ones, the ones that hold the most value for your account, then you should be in a decent position going forward on that. The Gluttony, I would say, obviously the Psi Cube, the Gluttony, any of the insight materials are very important. If you can pick up the Dust and Sharp Dotney, that does make a huge difference, because unfortunately we're not getting to grind like the resources and stuff every day, because we're putting our resources into the actual event itself. I was just trying to think of the other items. I'll have to go look at it after this, so that way I don't speak out of turn whenever I'm talking about the items on there. But as of that, I feel like those are like the main resources that you want to get. And then once you get closer to the last day, I was reading that the reruns, or I was seeing it somewhere, I was seeing that the reruns, when they come back, if you've bought all of the islands, the wilderness items, then those slots are replaced, obviously, with different resource items. They're not the wilderness shop anymore. So that's something that you could think about grabbing near the last day if you've already gotten the main core things, just to have those out of the way, refreshed, and whatever that new resource is that they put in its place, you can grab that instead. Hopefully it's something for like insight or like resonance or something that would be like an actual valuable resource. But yeah, other than that, we did, like I said, we did clear Limbo 5 Stage 1, and I didn't realize it was like a couple hours before the reset, so I didn't even get to attempt Part 2, but Part 2 probably would have been tough with the team that I had at the time. Now we've got Melania to I3, and we have Druvis to I3. I think we're like 1 day away from DK being to I3 as well. So she should be there most likely, I would say, by tomorrow. She needs like 2 more items and then some Sharp Dotney, which is no problem. We can just grab that for a resource run. And I think we're only like 50,000 off or something. So it should be like 1 or 2 runs of that during a day. Plus whatever we get from the wilderness will also give us some value from that as well. So that's what I'm looking forward to for DK, to get her out there. Unfortunate that her skin wasn't just buyable in the shop. It had to be part of the battle pass, because I would have loved to get that. I've been using her so much, and it's so funny because I was holding off on leveling her up, and someone in the comments in an earlier video was like, "Bro, go level up DK. She'll be so much value for a free-to-play account." And on my other account, I think I had her leveled up all the way to I3 already. And I used her so much, but I had ended up getting Tooth Fairy, and Balloon Party just worked well in a lot of scenarios where I wasn't using Tooth Fairy, that I stopped using DK so much. After this account, I'm not gonna lie, I went and maxed her out. She slaps so damn hard, it makes no sense. I love that character so much. She's so powerful. Oh man, what are they doing here? I'm so used to my other account just like 2-turn clearing everything on auto. Melania's beefy now though. I'm happy about that. She's not getting 1-tapped or 2-tapped by these little bosses anymore. At first she was having trouble surviving. I think she's possibly like 1 away from Resonance 10. I could be wrong. I think she's 9 right now. She's almost there. I think I just needed a little bit more resources. I had the casket already, so she's good to go on that. I did boost up her Psy Cube to the second to maximum, so I think she's at 57, almost 60. She might be there. I gotta go check that after this. Another thing is with this current banner, the Tooth Fairy Centurion one. I just made another video about this, but I just want to touch on this very lightly. If they start changing up these banners, it's gonna change up the way that the free-to-play journey could make its decisions. And right now I feel pretty set on the path that I have carved out for this account, because it has been giving me very good progress. I mean, we are on day 62, which is 2 months, and 2 months is free to play. We are very close to being able to just, I mean, as you can see, we're just autoing through the first couple of stages with this. Even though we don't have perfect teams, we don't have perfect levels, no one's up all the way, no one's maxed out. Yeah, her Psyche's 57. But I feel pretty confident that before GU comes out, we should be able to clear 6. I'm almost 100% positive. Before GU comes out, it is my goal to clear whatever Limbo is before her all the way through, perfect stars on every single one, 6 stars on every single one, or whatever, the 6 rewards on every single one, to get a full 600 clear drops. And then from there, it's just going to be so much easier once we get GU. But before she comes out, I want to do it without her, just to, you know, show the point in which you don't need that power creep character to do this. It could be done with the characters that most of you guys have, if not very small alterations of characters and everything. Definitely can be done, and that's what I'm hoping to get out of this account, is just to get to that point, to have a very clean 6 Limbo clear cycle. We're able to get at least the S or SS rank on raids. By the time we get GU, she'll be like the first character that I think will probably push us to like at least minimum an S rank. We were able to get A to A+ on all 3 of the first raids that we went through the 1.4. On 1.5, we got a B rank, I think. We may have gotten an A rank. But I was not doing the mechanics correctly at that time. I just completely zoned out when I was doing that, because my other account is just a little bit powerful and it just pushes very easily. So when I was doing it on here, I was like, let me just, you know, freaking go hard on the boss and not worry about the mechanics. But obviously that was a mistake, because it did not go in our favor to be able to clear that out in the way that we wanted to. But we'll fix it. We'll do another rerun of it, obviously on the last day, whenever it's ready to go. Once the next raid comes out, we'll also do that one, see what we can get. And yes, 100%, I'm gonna pay attention to that one and not be a goofball and fuck it up. But after this, I wanted to go take a look at the event, just to see those items, because I did want to talk about the ones that I am going to be going for. I don't want to make this video too long, since we are just autoing. I'll get through these and we'll get to 4, 5, and 6, and then I'll probably do a video of me actually going through those, talking about like the decisions and everything that I'm making. That way it can be like a play-by-play type thing if it helps you guys out. Oop, wrong one. Let's go to the event. Okay, so we already got the Psy Cube, we got the Gluttony, we got the Unilogs, and we got the Golden Fleece. Those 4 are 100% top priority. Knock these out before anything else. Now, after that, up here, these 2 are going to be your next priority, and then this one being the last priority of these up here in order. They pretty much put them, honestly, they put them in order of priority that I would say is probably across the board. Down here, I bought some Sharp Dotney, I bought some Dust, I bought some Sharp Dotney already. I need to buy some of the Dust here just to get that out of the way. But here, the polarizations, obviously the Biting Box and the Brief Cacophony is very good. Always can use some Cicada Wings and the Moment of Dissonance. Then these, obviously, they're so cheap, you can knock those out very quickly. What is that, like 250 for all these? Yeah, 250 for all those. You can knock those out real quick. Down here, once you clear out everything, we have 28 days left, so we still have a lot of time. Once you clear out everything, I would absolutely stack your account to at least like 30 or 40 of these bad boys, and then like 100 of these if you can, because you use them for absolutely everything. But what I'm looking at right now, and just to see like the math on it, 32, that's 36. This one is 2,400. Yeah, so those are each about 1 day worth of resources. That's 1 day worth of resources. So this is 1, 2. This one might be a little bit more expensive. What is this up to? That's only 3 for 3,600. We got 4,800 and then 7,000. Yeah, so that's like 2 to 3 days worth of resources. So we have about 5 days worth of resources to grab those 3. These right here would be like another week and a half, I would say. This is another week and a half. So we're at 12 days. I will say 13 days for those. Yeah, so we have about 13 days worth of progress to knock out all those. And then after that, we got what? Yeah, we can knock that out in like 2 days right there. So I would say by 14 days remaining, we should clear the shop, honestly. Close to it at least. And I still haven't done the actual stamina for today to knock those out all the way. But anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for stopping by. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It does help out and let me know that I'm making quality content for you guys. If there's anything that you would like to see specifically in Reverse 1999, or things that you have questions that you need answers for, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to make content on that, or just answer you in the comment section. If you haven't already, we have a Discord that is open. It is growing. There's still a little bit of us in there, but the more of you guys join, the more the conversations will flow. Thank you guys for stopping by again, and I'll see you all in the next video.